Welcome to Food Science. For today's recipe, we'll take a look at the viral baked feta pasta that blew up on TikTok. The basic ingredients are the noodles of your choice, small tomatoes like cherry tomatoes, a block of feta, and, of course, garlic. For our simple prep, we start with a baking dish or any oven-safe vessel you have. If you only have a pot or an iron pan, of course you can use that. But just like I said, make sure it's safe for use in the oven and doesn't have any plastic parts to it. Into our baking dish, first we add a good glug of olive oil and spread it out a bit. Place the feta in the center as is, scatter the tomatoes around, and season all with salt, some oregano, and freshly ground pepper. Sprinkle the top of our feta block with some more oil and we're ready. The garlic! The garlic appears to be the last ingredient, so let's add it at last. In the most videos you see, the garlic is added whole, but I suggest crushing it using a garlic press. This way you don't have to fish out the garlic after it's cooked, peel it and add it back into the dish later. Now we can put our baking dish into the preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes, until the feta is as melty as it can be and the tomatoes are softened. Just keep a look at it so our amazing garlic doesn't get burned. In the meantime, we need to boil our pasta. Take a pot of boiling water, generously salted, add the pasta. I'm using porcini infused pasta, which I suspect is going to be very tasty. Boil until done to your liking. If you're unsure how long it takes, just taste one and check. Drain it when ready and reserve some pasta water for our sauce. Take the feta and tomatoes out of our oven and inspect its amazing sizzling glory. You can add an optional dollop of basil pesto for some bright flavors. Mix to break up the feta and the tomatoes. Now we add our drained pasta and a bit of pasta water. Or if you're like me and forgot to save some and poured it all down the drain, you can use half a teaspoon of starch mixed with a splash of water instead. Mix it all together and break up the tomatoes a little bit. Taste for seasoning and plate up. That looks pretty. And now for taste. Wait, I think I'm forgetting some freshly ground pepper on top. Now for a taste. And oh my god, that is good. The feta is so creamy and delicious. The garlic remains just a hint in the background with the pesto, and the acidity and sweetness of the tomatoes rounds it out quite nicely. I love this recipe because of its simplicity, so everyone can do it. Even if you're completely new in the kitchen and just getting started. If you're unsure of yourself, just take it slow. Follow the recipe step by step and it'll turn out fantastic. And remember, anyone can cook as long as you don't stop trying. Now hurry before your girlfriend steals the plate from under your nose and make sure she doesn't stay hungry. I hope you've enjoyed the video and learned something. If you want me to cook specific recipes in the future, leave a comment down below. Please subscribe, share and like to your heart's content. And with this, I'll leave you by saying, keep cooking, keep learning, and thanks so much for watching.